Arrow Exterminator. We're talking about summer pests. Summer officially kicked off. Was it, Lindsay, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
2 weeks ago, yeah. We've seen a lot of rain, and obviously with that comes standing water and all that kind of stuff, and with that concerns summer pests. So you're here to give us some advice how to protect your home, especially when you're away. A lot of people traveling for vacations.
That's the big thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, getting prepared for it, you get all excited, you're going on vacation, you forget about just making sure that you don't come back to this.
Right, yeah.
So, obviously, some of the things you want to do before you go is, let's check the outside. Any places that could collect water, make sure they're turned over. So, it takes a week for the larva of a mosquito to become an adult. So, turn those bowls over. Let's make sure that any place that the water could be standing, you get those cleared out, your gutters, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so gutters, I'm thinking maybe
the
like
drain spouts.
Yeah, bird feeders, flip those over.
Just flip them over. You don't want to come back to that.
Yeah.
Making sure their shrubs are away from the house. You don't want ants getting in.
Okay. That was the thing I saw in here. So you need to trim up tree branches and little branches.
Keep them away from the house. Yeah,
Okay.
just enough so that they can't transport themselves into the house.
Okay.
Another big thing when you're walking around, are my screens all down? You don't need to give them access to get in. You know, put the storm windows down, whatever. Just get anything you can to keep access away.
Make sure those screens aren't like cut and have holes and stuff like that.
Let's get that trash out of the house. If you got trash outside, make sure that the tops are on tight.
Yeah.
You know, that last minute trash in the house, and then in the house, anything that you have, any foods, those kinds of things, get them in sealed containers, that kind of thing, so that you're not attracting them.
Right. When you guys can come out though and kind of help out with this, right? Like,
yeah.
What do you guys look at?
Well, we'll give them. Our program is we're looking for conditions that are conducive to getting the critters,
right.
and then putting an action plan to keep them away. One of the biggest things I tell anybody though when they're going on a trip, doesn't matter if you're staying in that 5-star hotel or that 1-star hotel.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't get bed bugs coming home with you.
Yeah, I saw that. So that's the big concern. So you got to make sure you're vacuum sealing, wrapping up the clothes, right?
Keep them in a bag. I was told a long time ago, and I've lived this way, and that is, before I go to bed, I take my suitcases, which I have not unpacked into the drawers. I take my suitcase, I put them in the tub. You're not going to get the bed bugs in there.
Should you put the whole suitcase?
Put the whole suitcase in there with your clothes. That'll limit any access to them. And when you get home, check all your stuff.
Now, is it a good advice to take all the laundry, whether it's dirty or not, and just run through the wash?
You can run through the wash. You could throw it, if it's clean, throw it in the dryer on high heat for 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
That'll kill any eggs, any of that kind of thing, and kill the adults.
Gosh,
bed bugs.
Bed bugs is something that you do not.
Yeah, it's become an issue in a lot of places, and it's like I said, it's. A lot of time it's people that are traveling, and that's how they're picking them up.
Right.
So.
I was talking about mosquitoes. I think there was a story last week that there was actually a couple mosquitoes tested positive, I think in South Carolina for West Nile. So that's another thing you want to watch out for.
Absolutely. And doing those precautions of making sure there's no standing water. And companies, I mean, we have a great program for mosquitoes. I think it's wonderful because it's not going to eliminate them totally, but it certainly will make it a lot easier for you to live in and enjoy your property.
Yeah. And his last thing is for people with pools, I guess. Is there anything he can do with that?
Not really. It's because the water's moving so much.
Okay.
So you shouldn't have any real issues with it.
It's more standing water.
You need to keep an eye on it.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So this is going on right now. Again, if folks want to make sure, I mean, can you guys come out and do like a scan of the house? I mean, if they're not.
Yeah. Yep. Just call www.arrowexterminators.com, and they'll set up an appointment for us to come out there and take a look and help out the homeowners.
Are you guys open over the next couple of days, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you guys are
always open.
For
We're
the
ready.
4th?
No, we are not open.
Okay, there we go.
I'm
so,
sorry.
On the 4th.
Yeah.
No, that's good. I was about to say, I was like, hey, you guys got to get off at least for the 4th.
We try.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. Check them out there, Arrow Exterminators, especially if you're going on vacations and things like that. Woof. If you get bugs, it's hard to get rid of them. Much harder to keep them out than it is to get rid of them.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. 6:24 is your time. Thanks again for coming in early.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.